Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement for episode 9 of Squid Game. Episode 9 meaning the series finale of the show, because I don't think I can take another season at all. Everyone was going on about how emotional episode 6 was. No. For me, episode 8 was crazy pants. I am devastated. I am just absolutely just crushed with how that all went down. And I'm so mad because she deserved so much better. And oh, she was done dirty. She was done so dirty, and I am heartbroken. However, saying that, as a storyteller, oh my God, that was genius. That was brilliant, because look what it did. Look what it did to me. It invoked all the emotions that it's supposed to invoke, and it surprised me and it shocked me. And yeah, it was just genius. But I hate it. I still hate it because I cared about her and I knew she was going to die, but I didn't want her to die that way. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. So here we are. Episode 9. I'm gonna go get the squid because she's gonna finish out the series with me. And in case you were wondering, she is an adult. She just looks like a tiny child because sometimes she acts like a tiny child. But no, she is over age 18. So if you're thinking, why are you watching such violent things with her? Nah, she's good. So here we go. So I know they explained the rules. The first episode, I didn't follow along with what the rules were, so hopefully they'll explain it again. And
all I remember is you can only hop on one foot unless you get to a certain area.
That was so sad. It was so sad.
마지막 게임에 오신 것을 공격과 수비 중 선택하세요. 공격.
He's out for blood.
룰을 설명드리겠습니다. 첫째, 공격자가 오징어 그림 안으로 들어갔습니다. 둘째, 수비자는 그림 안으로 들어온 공격자나 수비자 중에 어떤 한쪽이 게임을 진행할 수 없는 상태가 되면 나머지 한쪽이 승리합니다. 어떤 상태입니까? 참가자가 사망한 상태를 말합니다.
So they're gonna give them weapons to take them out? Like, are the ones planning on beating the other one to death?
Double knot those shoes.
Try to blind him.
우리 어릴 때 이거 많이 했지. 기억나? 여기 지나면 뭐라고 했는지? 쓸데없는 소리 하지 말고.
Raining?
Okay. What does this do? Okay, her Squid Game little hair clip is creepy as hell.
어차피 죽을 애였어. 고통을 빨리 끝내준 것뿐이야.
That's what you call it.
그 돈. 난 절대 여기서 가지고 못 나가.
Wait, what determines that the round is over?
I don't know. They hit the squid's neck, head, the circle at the top. Whenever there's a knife fight, everyone gets cut in a knife fight.
Oh, the eyes. Die.
So the one shoe he double knotted to get the sand is the one shoe that's still on his foot.
Ah! Yeah.
Oh no! No! Oh no!
That's painful.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
여기서 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다 했었잖아. 그때 운동장에서 서 있던 사람들 다 죽었어. 형이랑 나 빼고 다.
Oh no! Oh. Oh God. Oh no! This is. Oh, it's still in his hand. It's still in his hand. No, don't do it. Don't.
네가 죽이는 거잖아. 내가 죽였어.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh, he did. Why does he? What are you doing?
He's not killed a single person on this show on purpose. If he gets to the, he wins.
He's not there yet. He's gonna come up behind him.
안 해. 그만두겠어.
If you quit the game, you die.
동의서진 사망. 참가자 과반수가 동의하면 게임은 중단된다.
You maybe should have said that from further back where he can't jump you.
가자.
You both are gonna bleed out. He left the weapon by his head.
집에 가자.
He's gonna stab you.
미안해. 창우야.
You can't talk with a knife in your throat.
우승 축하합니다.
왜지? 왜 이런 짓?
경마 좋아하시죠? 당신들은 말입니다. 당신은 얼마 달리지 못할 줄 알았는데 당신한텐 그렇게 나쁜 꼼도 아니었잖아.
Oh, good God, they just left him on the street.
He had a card in his mouth? Oh, credit? Okay.
He's gonna need to know the code, right?
고등어야. 가서 엄마랑 같이 먹어. 니네 엄마 어디 아픈지 전화도 안 받고.
I hope she's just sick and
장사도 안 하고.
not dead.
기훈아,
Don't ask, don't ask, don't ask.
상우랑 연락한 적 없지?
엄마. 엄마 자?
Fucking, she's gone.
엄마 나왔어.
Oh,
Year.
oh, the train station. The train station.
Definitely not crying.
At the beginning of the series, he had a really high voice,
Oh, yeah.
kind of petulant, bouncing around, and then the last couple episodes, he's just gotten more deeper and guttural.
차를 보내드리려고 했는데
왜 보자고 했죠?
저희 은행에 돈을 예치하신 지 꽤 오래되셨는데 아직 아무런 말씀이 없으셔가지고요. 고객님 같은 VIP 분들을 위해서 저희 은행에서 이번에 VIP 전용 상담 서비스도 시작을 해서
Hear the word VIP and you get twitchy, but he has no idea what VIPs are.
부탁 하나만 해도 되겠습니까? 10,000원만 빌려주시겠습니까?
아니 예, 아니 그럼요 예.
You just gave him the money?
Yeah. What the hell? What the hell?
It's like the president from the beginning.
Exactly. Did you see what it said?
Yes.
You didn't read it.
Yes, I did.
What did it say?
It said 24th, 7 p.m.
From.
I didn't see what it said from him. It went by too fast. I was looking at his face.
Well, that isn't shady as hell.
Tell me this old man was the host the whole time. I mean, we didn't really see him die.
Mm-hmm.
We just heard a gunshot.
Mm-hmm. So then did he really have a tumor? Or is he just old?
게임 한 번 더 하지.
You've seen what kind of games he plays.
저 사람이 그대로 있으면 내가 누군가 저 사람을 도와주면 자네가 이기는 거야.
You could be the one to help him.
당장 죽여버릴 수도 있어.
그러면 자네는 영영 대답을 못 들을 텐데. 자네는 뭘 걸 텐가?
뭐든지.
No! Kind of look like the old man.
종량이 있는 것도 사실이고 자네가 성금은 손도 대지 않고 죄책감 같은 건가?
Maybe. Possibly. It's blood money.
I was like, he probably doesn't want to pay half your money.
It's blood money.
결국 다 시시해져 버려. 언제부터인가 내 고객들이 하나 둘씩 나한테 그러는 거야. 살면서 더 이상 즐거운 게 없다고. 다들 모여서 고민을 좀 해봤지. 뭘 하면은 좀 재미가.
Mass murder a bunch of people. That's their idea of fun. Sure. Why not?
나는 아무 얘기도 게임을 강요한 적이 없어.
I wouldn't say force, but I think coercion was definitely in there somewhere.
말로 다시 돌아오지 않아.
That is true, and that was jacked up.
자네를
So jacked up.
물었지.
So jacked up.
재밌었거든. 자네랑 같이 노는 게 오랜만이었어.
Oh. I hope they better help them. I hope they're helping him.
Somehow he knew when he was gonna die. At the exact time.
당신이 쳤어.
자네가 손님들을 맡아주게.
왜 그러시는지 여쭤봐도 되겠습니까?
보는 것이 하는 것보다 더 재미있을 수가 없지.
But he played the game too. I don't think he would have said necessarily that it was fun. So,
어떻게 해드릴까? 짧게 확 자르실까? 아니면 뭐 기르실 거면은 파마해드릴까?
what is happening?
He dyed his hair.
Oh,
네가 철이구나.
dude.
Pizza.
Crazy redhead guy just shows up.
누나를 많이 닮은.
그럼 물 누나 어디 있는지 알아요?
얘가 걔야? 이름이 뭐니?
철이요. 강철.
Take care of him.
이름이 아주 남자다.
부탁드리겠습니다.
그래.
Oh.
나 먹는 상에 그냥. 철이 밥은
I mean, this is
먹었어?
sweet and all, but like, he does not know her.
붕어빵 하나 줄게.
Yeah, she has a little stand now. Where's her little fishmongering shop?
It's been a year. They took it away.
뭐 더 따뜻한 거 없어?
Is that all the money?
I don't know if it's all the money, but it might be some. Hide it! Hide it! Hide it!
Close
hide
it.
it! Hide it!
Close it.
Hide it!
Close the suitcase. Oh my god.
그럼 우리 가영이 선물도 샀지. 안돼 비밀이야.
Is he in America?
직접
Or on his way.
가영아 잠깐만.
It better not have been a suitcase full of money. I can slap him for him. Oh.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna choose to go there, not your daughter.
게임에 참가를 원하십니까? 참가를 원하시면 기어의 이름과 생년 월일을
성기훈 1974년 10월 31일. 잘 들어. 그래서 궁금해. 너희들이 누군지, 어떻게 사람에게 이런 짓을 할 수 있는지.
456번.
그래서 난 용서가 안 돼. 너희들이 하는 짓이.
그 비행기를 타. 그게 당신한테 좋을 거야.
What?
You're never safe.
What is happening? This is the story that never ends. It's the story that never ends. You can't leave it open for a sequel? No.
Another 456.
I can't do it. So, hey y'all, I decided to redo the ending I originally had after watching that last episode because I had so many thoughts and emotions going through me. I don't think I formed a coherent thought and I rambled. I feel as if I rambled a lot. So I've had a day to ponder now because I was left feeling a little underwhelmed. I was underwhelmed by that episode 9, and I didn't want how I felt about the series to reflect on how I felt about episode 9, and I also didn't want that last episode to color how I felt about the series as a whole. Hello, Game of Thrones, I'm looking at you. So after having a moment to kind of go through things and analyze them, which is how I learn, so this is where I kind of came and fell to. So episode 9 itself, the first 20 minutes was spectacular. It's pretty much everything that we wanted. It was brutal, both, visually, story-wise, and also just emotionally brutal. Because I think after episode 8, everyone was kind of on the same page, whereas Sang-woo needed to die. And they gave us that, and it was horrible. Which was so brilliant in its storytelling, and that's been the beauty of the whole series, is we got what we wanted, but we didn't really want it. Beautiful. But also, that's, I think, what we were all anticipating coming at the end of the episode. So when we had, aftermath, it was very slow and it was very quiet. Again, not necessarily bad, but where do I start? So the big reveal that the host was Il-nam, I wasn't surprised because I figured out it was him a while ago. So that big reveal wasn't very shocking. And it was also very slowly paced because he was dying. Okay, I get it. However, it was still very slow and sleepy in its reveal, as well as the fact that basically it was a bunch of rich guys got bored. So they decided to kill people. Fun, which, we knew was also coming. It wasn't a surprise, but also very disappointing as well. Because you think, if you have so much money, you don't know what to do with it. I don't know. Why don't you try to help fellow people and make the world a better place for all? But no, you're going to go with extinction just for shits and giggles. Sure. Great. That's not a good thing. That is not a good thing. So there was that. But also the big thing for me was the whole captain and I think Jean-Yo, I'm not sure his name, the police officer storyline had zero resolution. So I had heard things, I've heard people, especially from some of you, saying that it was, Squid Game itself was meant to be a movie. When it was a series, they added more filler in, that they weren't anticipating a sequel, but they thought, oh, maybe we will get a sequel. Or when they saw the popularity of the show, then they added more in for the sequel, but you wouldn't know if it was popular until it had already been filmed and released. So that one doesn't make sense to me at all. anyway, there was still zero resolution to that at all. So that was, for me, like, what was the point? I think the fact that the captain was a former player, having a B or C or D storyline of him going from player, seeing this brutality, to then running the brutality, that would have been fascinating on its own. We didn't need this weird, odd thread that had zero resolution in it, for me personally. I do think it would have been interesting why that would, why that would be interesting, because is he the captain? Is he a player that was like Gi-hun, who was, you know, or just everyday guy bumbling, who kept his morals through the whole thing? Even that very last episode, he stuck to his morals. And we had saying, or would he have been like, is he a Sang-woo kind of guy who is going to do what he takes to survive, but he's going to try to do it in a way that makes him look very civilized, although he's very not? Is he that kind of a character? Or would he have been more like a Deok-soo, a player 101, who, if he had won, do you think he would have felt bad about it? Do you think he would have not spent that money? Hell no, he would have spent the money. That is not blood money. That's not guilt money. That is money that he felt he deserved because he was the best player. That would have been, I think, a more interesting storyline for me than this undercover cop this cop that went undercover that didn't go anywhere, because obviously it didn't go anywhere, because did his messages get out? Looks like not. Did the police even care when they got them? Looks like not. So what was the point? And then I think also for me, just that cliffhanging ending of him going back to the game. Okay. Okay, because I don't know if a season 2 is going to feel the same, because we kind of already know the surprises along the way. So him entering a game, it could be cool, or it could just really suck because we wouldn't be surprised anymore. However, with brilliant storytelling, though, you can make crap sound fantastic. So it's very possible it could be really well done season 2. So I guess we'll have to see if they get one or not. We'll have to wait for that little Netflix another season coming your way to come out. Now, very briefly over the entire series, it was magnificent in so many different ways. First off, you had wonderful acting by every person in that cast, delivered solidly, which I think is a really, like, the shock and awe and the gore is kind of what brought people in. It was that storytelling and the way those actors portrayed it that kept people involved each and every episode. So yeah, wonderful acting. The story itself, the way it unfolded, except for the police story, for the most part, just beautifully done. Also, visually, those sets, the way it sucked you in and confused you and then spat you out again. But most importantly, something that I don't think gets very much credit is the sound of it all. You will not be able to hear that music without kind of jumping back a little bit at all. They knew when to be extra quiet. They knew when to be loud. The drums, that orchestral music, it just across the board, the sound design was amazing. And then you added to it some of those beautiful visual shots of, like, the marble swinging through the air, that glass exploding to the beat of the drums. Just really well done, beautifully placed storytelling. And that's when you really appreciate visual mediums such as movies and televisions, because over a book you can get some things and you can fill it in with your head, but this is one example where just you have to see it in order to experience it. So that's how I felt about the series and this episode overall. I'm so thankful. If you follow me this way, thank you so very much. I do appreciate the time that you spend with me, and I hope you follow along with me as I go watch and review other things. I do think I need something light and fluffy now, because holy crap, that was a dark path. And with it being darker now, I need something light and fluffy, like, I don't know, Hawkeye. Let's go to the light and fluffiness of Hawkeye when it comes out. So again, thank you so very much, and I do hope to see you again. So until next time, y'all.